are going through the same workshopping that normal actors go through? And if so, then that's a good thing, because we do know that theater training directly, whether you like it or not, is going to address your emotions.
Yeah.
And WWE is mainly, the main audience is men. And so if you having people incorporated that way, are we good? Are we ready? Bring them out, that's fine. If you're having people like that, then you found a way for men in the community to redirect that energy in that play fight form. And the workshopping that is needed to get into that means that this is definitely an avenue where men can express themselves
in more ways than one.
Yeah. So we're trying to get on now Akil Samuel, who, and I'm willing to be corrected, I believe Akil is the promoter of the event. Now, one took place last week or week before, and I seen him on Madam Director's screen. All right, she carrying over the one a little bit. Just now there. Hold on there, Akil, if you're hearing me. Hold on. I know an event took place week before something. Hello?
Give me 1 minute. I was fixing something. Give me 1 minute.
All right, you take a minute.
You do you, man.
So Akil,
I'm gonna mute you, but I hear you.
Yeah, he look JB cool. Nice. I like JB. He look nice already. Akil, are you hearing us?
They're just waiting.
No,
Okay.
Akil, no. Them two having a conversation with themselves, and them in here, and we talking to them. Testing 1, 2. Akil, can you hear us?
Yeah, I am. What's up, Forbesy?
Hey, honey.
You good?
Yeah, for the wild Tiger, this is Akil. Akil, this is Tiger.
Hello.
Right?
Our screen not showing.
Madam Director fixing it. She fixing it.
All right. Okay. So they'll be able to see
But
us.
the audio,
okay.
Akil's audio is coming across.
Great.
Right?
I'm hearing him and he is hearing us.
Akil, how are you?
I am very well, Miss Forbes. How are you?
I mean, a little tired. I could do with some more money, but one day at a time. You know?
All of us. Even JB as well.
We gonna be all right.
JB too.
JB Cool. Now, JB Cool is all right, we go get to JB just now. Let me deal with you. I see nothing right now. Let me just focus on you. What your official title in this thing, and tell us exactly what it is what? Tell us who you are in that capacity and what this event is.
Okay. My name is Akil Samuel. I am the head promoter and head organizer of the wrestling seminar next month, as well as the July 31st Battle Kingdom wrestling show.
Okay. And what was the reasoning behind doing this? Like, why you feel in the middle of all of this that we need WWE Bacchanal? Why you feel so?
Well, for those of those who don't know, I am involved in both sport and entertainment for sport for over 25 years, entertainment, mainly the performing arts for 15.
Right.
So it's really about meshing the both entities into one. And wrestling has been something I've been heavily involved in, as a fan from a child, and being involved also in fight choreography and stunt choreography as well. This was an opportunity that was God intervened and set itself out, because I had JB on my online show, and earlier this month or late last month he reached out to me to do a show. And I was like, all right, bet, let me do a show. That's not a problem. I have no problem with that. So was JB there? About 3 weeks ago, we did.
Yeah, I'm here. Like I said, I'm just finishing up one. I don't mean to interrupt. I apologize, but I was just finishing up something. I'll be done. Give me just 2 minutes.
You go ahead. You handle your scenes, JB.
Thank you. I appreciate you, mommy. Thank you.
Right. So, yeah.
But I am listening.
We did the first ever wrestling seminar in Trinidad and Tobago that was conducted at the Mount O.U.R Community Center in Mount Amblet. A special shout out to Councillor Winchester and President Alexander of Mount O.U.R.
All right.
For being accommodating to us there. So what that seminar was really about was to introduce the different elements that is involved in wrestling. So it's more than just two performers being in a ring, putting on a show. So it has a lot of business elements in it. So this next seminar we're doing here now, another first ever, we are going to we are creating 3 opportunities for persons. So you want to do sport commentary or get an introduction into what wrestling commentary is.
Okay.
It has that available. It also has the event production. So you want to see how or want to know how a wrestling show is put together.
Ah.
Yeah, we have that in the seminars. And we also have in-ring training for existing wrestlers and those who want to get into the ring for the first time.
So this is the thing. Taika and I were just having that conversation in... Okay, so for context to the viewers, when Akil says that he has worked in entertainment, he is an actor and has been a very good actor in the industry for a while. And he's right with regards to him and sport. But he also does a lot of community work with the sport and stuff. So he works a lot with young, like children, because he understands children and energy. They have a lot of energy. Yeah. And so it's just a matter of how do we direct that energy with children. So he uses sports in that context, and if so needed, his experience in the theater and in the arts. This I've also worked with Akil too, when sometimes you know them boys especially like to be flipping all over the place, because and Akil is he was one of those children who was always flipping and can't keep his tail quiet, right? And so you're seeing where that has evolved into him now as an adult, right? So Taika and I were just having a conversation about preparing for a WWE match, and seeing just for clarity with the viewers, Madam Director is currently working on trying to get the visuals of Akil and JB on. We fixing the problem as the interview is happening, right? But we are hearing you, Akil. So okay, cool. Taika and I were wondering if workshopping for these matches, am I saying that correct? It is matches, right? It's a match. Right? Yeah. How long does workshopping happen? How do you go about recruiting people for that? What is the workshopping like? Is it very much like when you're doing theater workshops, or it's not? It's like stunt double workshops. Like what does that entail? What is the preparation before the show? What does that entail?
All right. Well, JB has more experience in this than I, so I'll let JB answer that.
If he could right now. Here? JB, are 2 minutes up, or you need more time?
My 2 minutes are up, and I'm sitting back listening, and I am rear and ready to go.
But JB, let me see your pretty face now. What happened?
Let's go.
You want we see you? What's happening?
You want to see me?
Please and thanks. I mean, even the audio coming across right now. Also, JB, where are you reaching us from?
From Miami, Florida.
Ooh, Miami in the house. I don't know why people say that. I just felt like, we should keep the culture. JB, how long have you been doing this?
I've been in the professional wrestling business for 22 years now.
Jeez, you've seen a lot.
There I go.
You have seen. Okay.
Hello.
We reacting and the public still can't see me fixing it.
There's a photograph of JB with his belts on his neck. What are these belts, JB?
So then we have accomplishments.
Yes.
Oh man, former heavyweight champion. That right there, that belt is the tag team champion of Fighting Evolution Wrestling. I've done a little bit of time with WWE. I've done some time with TNA. I've traveled all over the globe, both Caribbean and European. I've even been to Australia. And now I'm 22 years in, and this is my love letter back to wrestling by teaching and bringing up places that love wrestling, especially like Trinidad, especially with its deep roots and rich history of pro wrestling from the past that just went away, and Trinidad has always been a destination place for professional wrestling, especially with the people in the hospitality and how everyone is treated well, and they love wrestling. So
yes.
And we wanted to bring it back to, especially in this form, especially showing the youth like, hey, there's another pathway to whatever it is you deem or call success. Everybody has a different version of what success looks like. And most other sports, they have the advantage of being taught at a young age. So you have your little leagues, your pee-wee leagues, you have your middle school or primary school, you have your high school, you have your college, you have a pathway. But for pro wrestling, can no one, and I mean absolutely no one, say, well, where do you start? When do you start? Those questions are always circling in the air. How do you start? And pro wrestling has always been a closed niche business, but now it's more open. And with it being more open, with a lot of the visibility, especially on the internet, I feel deep in my heart that for a country, especially like Trinidad, that loves pro wrestling, why not show them that there is a pathway at a young age where you can become successful and make a job and a career out of it. You know, because some people just look at it as arts and entertainment, and it is that, but actors are artists and entertainers, but guess what? They also get paid.
Yes. Well, let me address that part about it, the acting part about it, because there must be some level of workshopping that has to happen before you can even step into the ring. And you're 22 years. I feel like that means you're really the right person to ask how to address that, particularly where you can't usually have the conversation of acting and theater with men first. You know what I mean? The labeling around that is